Late one evening, Alex moved into a quiet suburban neighborhood, excited to start fresh in his new home. Everything seemed perfect until he met his neighbor, Mr. Cartwright. Mr. Cartwright lived in the old house next door, a structure that looked out of place amidst the modern homes. His yard was overgrown and the curtains always drawn, hiding the inside from view. Alex tried to introduce himself, but Mr. Cartwright barely spoke. He just stared, his eyes unblinking, a crooked smile plastered on his face. His presence left Alex with an uneasy feeling, but he shrugged it off. Soon, strange things started happening. Every night around midnight, Alex would hear footsteps on his front porch, soft but distinct, as if someone were pacing back and forth. When he checked through the peephole, no one was there. Sometimes faint knocking sounds echoed from his walls, even though there was no one on the other side. Then came the notes. Pieces of paper slid under his door with cryptic messages like, "I see you," and "Don't trust the quiet." One evening, Alex decided to stay up, determined to catch whoever was leaving the notes. Sure enough, just after midnight, he heard the footsteps again. Armed with a flashlight, he flung open the door and found Mr. Cartwright standing on his porch, staring at him with those same unsettling eyes. "Why are you here?" Alex demanded, but Mr. Cartwright only smiled and walked away without a word, disappearing into the darkness. The next morning, Alex went to confront him, but when he knocked on Mr. Cartwright's door, no one answered. A neighbor passing by noticed and stopped. "You're knocking on the wrong door," the man said. "No one's lived in that house for years." Alex froze. "What do you mean? I've seen him." The neighbor's face paled. "Mr. Cartwright, he used to live here, but he died years ago. They say he was strange, always watching people, even after dark. Some say he never really left." That night the footsteps returned, louder than ever, and when Alex checked, there was no one there. But the door to Mr. Cartwright's house was wide open, beckoning him inside.